Hey, what's poppin', everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Smell What Coop is Cooking. On today's episode, I'm bringing you guys a delicious beach-inspired grilled chicken sandwich. Full recipes in the description as always. Now let's go. What's going down, everybody? All right, the ingredients that you're gonna need today to pull off this beach-inspired chicken sandwich is gonna be 1 cup to a half a cup of Italian parsley. I've got 1 red onion here that's gonna magically turn into pickled red onions. For that recipe, you can check out last week's video. I got the whole thing up. The juice from 1 lemon. We've got a tomato that we're gonna be slicing up. A few fresh leaves of romaine lettuce, some sliced Gruyère cheese, a couple of ciabatta buns, 1 tablespoon of black pepper, 1 tablespoon of salt, 1 tablespoon of Old Bay seasoning, and 2 tablespoons of Italian salad dressing. And the star of this recipe is going to be 2 boneless, skinless chicken breasts. This is going to be one of the most fire chicken sandwiches you're ever gonna see. Full recipes in the description. Let's go, y'all. First, let's hit our chicken with a little marinade. So for that, I'm gonna go ahead and chop up my Italian parsley. Next, grab yourself a large Ziploc bag. This is gonna be used to flatten out our chicken breasts. We're gonna go ahead and put about a tablespoon of extra virgin olive oil inside that bag just so it doesn't stick while we pound out this chicken. We want these chicken breasts to cook as evenly as possible, so we need to pound these breasts out. Let's go ahead and throw them inside of our bag. Go ahead and close out some of that air inside. Now, using a meat mallet or a rolling pin or a bottle of wine, whatever you got at the house that's nice and heavy, go ahead and evenly pound out each one of these chicken breasts inside of the bag. All you gotta do is just beat it, beat it, beat it, beat it. Yeah, y'all didn't know I was a singer too, huh? Now that we got our chicken breasts flattened out evenly, let's go ahead and open that bag back up. Now let's get ready to throw a little marinade on this chicken. Now this chicken sandwich is beach inspired, so we definitely got to make sure we go with a little bit of a seafood seasoning on this. And we're going to be using 1 tablespoon of Old Bay seasoning, 1 tablespoon of black pepper, 1 teaspoon of salt. Now let's go in with our half cup of Italian parsley that we chopped up a bit earlier. Now I'm gonna take my lemon, cut it in half. Using one of those halves, I'm gonna slice that one into slivers, and then I'm gonna use the juice from the other half of the lemon straight inside my bag. Toss in those lemon slices. Last but not least, let's go in with about 2 tablespoons of Italian salad dressing. Let's go ahead and close that bag up. It's okay to have a little air in it for now. Let's go ahead and shake this up so we can start mixing in all of those delicious flavors into our chicken. Once you've shaken it up pretty good, go ahead and force the rest of the air out of that bag. We want as little air in this bag at the very end of this marinade as possible. Once you've got that air pressed out, let's go ahead and seal the bag back up and rub that marinade all over our chicken breasts. All right, let's go ahead and chuck this chicken inside the fridge and let this marinade for at least 30 minutes before we throw it on the grill. 30 minutes have passed and I'm ready to get this chicken on the grill. Let's go ahead and toss on our ciabatta bread buns as well. Can't forget my tongs. Now I will meet y'all out at the grill. Back on my grill like king of the hill. I've got my propane grill preheated over high heat. Let's slap our chicken down on these grates and let these grill on each side for 5 to 6 minutes with the lid covered. Now that we got these breasts perfectly cooked, it's time to get these chicken breasts off the grill and onto a tray to rest. While my chicken's resting, I'm gonna throw on my ciabatta bread on my grill. Go ahead and toast that up. And once you've toasted your buns to your desired liking, go ahead and pull those off the grill as well. Now let's head back inside. While that chicken is resting and cooling, I'm gonna go ahead and add on a slice of Gruyère cheese to each and let that evenly melt onto each one of these chicken breasts. Let's quickly cut this tomato into slices for our sandwiches. Let's add some more flavor to this chicken sandwich by making some Sriracha mayo. In a small dish, add about 2 tablespoons of mayonnaise. I'm using delicious Japanese Mayo for this recipe. Next, we'll go in with 1 tablespoon of Sriracha. Give it a nice little mix, and as simple as that was, you now have Sriracha mayo. Everything's been put together, everything is cooked. Now let's start putting together these fire beach-inspired chicken sandwiches. Grab a ciabatta bun, open her up. The bottom of my bun is gonna get some of that Sriracha mayo on top. Just gonna spoonful some of that on. Spread it across. Slap down a couple of leaves of this romaine lettuce. Now let's slide on some of those freshly sliced, thick cut tomatoes. Now let's add one of these fire pieces of grilled chicken breast on our sandwich. The chicken breast that we already had the Gruyère cheese laid on top of. Now let's pull out a huge jar of these freshly pickled red onions. We made these on the channel last week. Check that video out for the full recipe on how to pickle these red onions. Let's go ahead and lay those on top of our chicken breast. And for some added flavor, I'm going to be using some fresh homemade pesto sauce. I made the video for exactly how to make this delicious fresh homemade pesto sauce. Go ahead and check the archives for that. I'll try to link it to this video if I can. Now let's go ahead and get some of that pesto sauce on our top bun and spread that in as well. Add the crown of that bun onto our sandwich. And there you have it, you guys. My take on a delicious beach-inspired chicken sandwich. Let's go ahead and cut into this and let you guys get a cross section of this super fire sandwich. We got the pesto, pickled red onions, tomatoes, grilled chicken breast with Gruyère cheese on there. Man, this chicken sandwich came out fire. It's time to get a scoop for Coop. And this week's scoop for Coop is gonna be another big ass bite. Man, this chicken sandwich turned out hella fire, y'all. I would actually switch the production of the sandwich and put the pesto at the bottom with that spicy Sriracha mayo on top, and switch the order of the veggies from being on the bottom to the top of your sandwich. But hey, that's just how I thought it tasted best. You guys hook your sandwiches up exactly the way you want to. Thanks for rocking with your boy for another episode of Smell What Coop is Cooking. If you guys like what we got going on here, don't forget to share with your friends, share with your foes. Y'all already know. And on that note, I gotta go. There you have it, you guys. A fire grilled chicken sandwich. We marinated that bad boy for about a half hour, threw it on the grill, put a bunch of fire toppings on it. Let me know how you guys like this one in the comment section. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share with friend or foe. You already know. And we'll catch you guys right back here next week for another episode of Smell What Coop is Cooking.